The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
And now we're back with the beginning of this episode. Look at that, everybody.
Welcome back.
Do you want the door open for a minute?
Yeah, I just need an ice cube.
You need an ice cube?
Yeah.
Do you really need an ice cube? Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys talk amongst each other. I'll get you an ice cube.
Thank you.
You guys talk. Be right back.
Danger.
Let me turn this porn off.
Danger, Will Robinson. So what do you think of that Waterloo?
It's fine. I don't know. All the sparkling water tastes exactly the same to me.
Yeah, that tastes like alcohol to me. That flavor.
Really?
Yeah, I tried it. And
Berry?
Mm-hmm. Tastes like a wine cooler.
Interesting. Okay. Do they still make wine coolers? Is that still a thing?
I think so. Thank you.
All right.
Are you guys excited about going to Europe?
By the time people see this, we will have been in Europe for, I think, almost 2 weeks. I think.
When do you leave?
If we survived the flight.
What do you mean?
I mean, anything could happen.
Knock on wood.
I guess.
When do you leave?
We're taping this right now on Tuesday, May 14th, and we leave on Sunday.
Oh, wow.
We leave real soon.
Damn.
Yeah. What was your question?
Are you excited?
No.
Awesome.
I don't get excited about travel. This is a long tour. We're there for like 7 weeks.
Holy
so it's a very long one. But as of today in rehearsals, the band is sounding fucking awesome.
I bet.
Looking forward to the shows. Looking forward to going back to Europe with them, and I think it's going to be great. Throb is bringing his lady out for the first week.
What?
Yeah.
So amazing.
Yep.
Very cool.
So that's cool. But
And
yeah.
your first week is where are you in London? Or in England first?
Yes. We're in the UK for the first week.
And you'll meet my friend.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Wendy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And she's the bass player of the Humanists.
Beautiful. Looking forward to it. You should come out with us.
That'd be fun.
You should go back to Europe right now.
That'd be fun. Can you imagine?
But yeah, I think it'll be good. We have a lot of days off. Do some dinners, have some bland food in the UK. And,
they actually they have some good food there.
There's McDonald's
It's
everywhere.
better.
Yeah, there's McDonald's all over the place.
Listen.
I'm listening.
When I went to go do like the passport thing, I felt like I do when I feel like there's a cop in back of me. Like I feel like I did something wrong.
Uh-huh.
Like so I went up in Switzerland. They're like, "Welcome." Like how long are you?
Oh,
here
you mean when you
for?
go to passport security? Like
and
customs.
I feel so like nervous. I'm like,
I know what you mean.
I'm here for 2 weeks for business, and I was like,
For business?
No.
Why'd you say that?
no, they asked me
Oh.
for business. They shook their head. I was like, really? I'm wearing sweatpants. Like I look like a businesswoman. Like, and I don't
Well,
know,
you
I
are
just
American.
I got nervous, but when I left in Switzerland, the guy was kind of a dick. I have to admit.
Did you let him know?
And I was like, oh, I said, Switzerland was so beautiful. He's like, yeah, that's why I'm here. And I was like, what? Maybe it was lost in translation.
Where was he from?
Switzerland.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Whatever.
Oh.
But I'll tell you what, the most lovely people at the passport thing were in England at Heathrow.
Oh, lovely. Well, because they're like us, but more annoying. For the most part.
No.
For the most part.
I love their accents. Oh, when I was at the Louvre,
Yeah.
get this. We sat next to, we had a sandwich because everywhere you go is like, fuck, the
You say
sandwiches.
sandwich?
A sandwich? No, what did I say?
You were like a DGE at the end. Sandwich.
A sandwich.
Which?
What do you say? How do you say it?
Don't ask him. He probably says sandwelk.
I don't know, but you're talking about a golf club.
Yeah, wedge.
Sandwich.
Sandwich?
Sandwich.
She's saying it with a G, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sandwich.
Ooh. I gotta find a way to not listen when you talk, which makes for a tough podcast. So you had a sandwich.
And I mean, but everywhere you go, like especially when you guys are you playing in Paris?
We are. Yes.
At where?
I have no idea whatsoever.
there's we made a mistake and we got off on the wrong thing, and it was the best sandwich I ever had. And the chocolate eclair was, I had a tear in my eye. It was that fucking good.
Why?
It was delicious and perfect, and the chocolate was amazing. It was perfect. It was a perfect chocolate eclair, and I've heard
You
everybody
remind me
go,
of an eclair.
"Oh, right."
Cream filled.
But we were sitting at the Louvre, and there was this couple. Stupid. This couple. Danger.
Throwback to the last episode.
This couple was from Italy. They were younger. They were very good looking, super cute. And we're sitting there. They're right next to us. And she goes, I have to tell you, when we saw you, I thought you look so much like Dakota Johnson. And I was like, what?
All right.
And I go, yeah, but I couldn't just say, thank you so much. I had to say,
Wait,
oh.
no, what'd you do? What'd you say?
I said, oh, if she had an overweight aunt that was 50 years old. The girl was like, no, I really.
Do you understand?
She's like, no,
Hold on,
I
stop it.
really thought that you were her. And I go, thank you. That's a huge compliment. But
Do you have any idea how uncomfortable you made that person? Any idea at all?
And she was like, no, I was telling him. And then her boyfriend's like, yeah, no, she was like, I think that's Dakota Johnson.
When
And I
they
was like,
walked away
"What?"
from you, what they must have discussed amongst themselves of like, what is wrong with that woman? Why did she make us feel that way?
And then
Holy
I
shit.
told my mom, because I told my mom, I was like, what do they think, that you look skinnier when you're on TV? Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm like, clearly not her. We resemble each other.
Yeah.
Or she resembles me a little bit. It's the
Were you moving
bangs.
quickly? Maybe you were kind of blurred out. Like maybe you were running through the airport. Full sprint. Is that Dakota? She's slowing down. No, it's not her. That's not her. That's her 50-year-old aunt.
But I couldn't just say thanks. I was like, oh no, she had like an overweight aunt.
You
She was
really,
like,
it's such a rude thing to do to those people. Made them feel bad for giving you a compliment. Just say thanks and move on. Just say thanks and move on.
well, on TikTok,
Holy shit.
when you're on TikTok, it'll come up. It'll come up.
do you work
it'll
for
say
them?
like, who follows you? And it's like, I took a screenshot of it. It said, Ozempic follows you.
Will you do me a favor? Will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Will you please see if the name on Instagram is taken that says Dakota Johnson's fat aunt? That is the funniest. That could be the funniest fucking name. It's so stupid and so not true.
AKA. Oh, but I get it all the time. I love it because I think
She's beautiful.
cute
Yeah,
and
take the compliment,
she's
dude.
young and she's wealthy and
Take the goddamn compliment.
and her dad's amazing.
We talked about Gary a little bit last week.
Oh yeah.
Gary has a message for you, Heidi. This is for you.
Ooh, I like his glasses.
Okay, I'm a pig.
Was that Katie
That was
in the background?
Katie.
I didn't hear that before.
Okay, I'm a pig.
She loves it, dude. Oh, man.
Was that recently?
Yeah, well, kind of. No, he's slowed down videos recently.
Because I thought they were not a thing anymore.
No, they're a thing. They're a thing, and things are going pretty good for them, it looks like. The company's going great.
Sweet.
Yeah, the company's going good.
Deep 6ix9ine.
Deep Six Enterprises.
Oh. Enterprise.
He did
What's Deep
I like yours
6ix9ine?
better.
Deep 6ix9ine. That's like a pervy sex move. Safety is sexy. Deep 6ix9ine? Do you get laid a lot when you're in Europe? Do you get Deep 6ix9ine at all?
Deep 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine? Is that a thing?
I think you're thinking Tekashi 6ix9ine and also Deep Six. And I don't know what happened just then with you.
Is that a Star Trek thing?
Deep Space Nine.
Oh, Deep Space Nine.
Deep Space Nine. Is that what it's called? I think it's Star Trek. Deep Space Nine.
Space Nine.
I never got into Star Trek.
9.
Did either of you? You're too young. We into Star Wars at all?
Nope.
No. Have you seen it?
I think I saw like one of the movies in theaters.
Whoa.
But no, not really.
You probably saw one of the remakes or one of the.
I think it was the one
prequels.
with Darth Maul.
Yep, of course. Deep Space. What?
Have you seen?
Deep Space Nine.
Fallout yet?
No, not yet. I'm going to at some point. It might be a good tour hotel show. When everyone's out seeing the sights, I like to be inside watching television.
Nice.
That's my move.
I love being in a hotel room. That's my favorite
Best.
thing.
It's so much better than like seeing culture and other people. I just get out of here with
Culture
that.
schmulture.
I hate it. I hate culture.
I've had too much of it.
I don't want to see how people live. I don't want to like taste your cuisine.
No.
I want a double quarter pounder and I want Netflix and I want it now.
Yeah.
Are you excited to be anywhere, specifically in Europe, Throbby?
Amsterdam, Dublin.
Have you been to either one?
No.
Have you been to Europe?
Yeah.
You have? Okay.
You guys are going to Ireland?
So yes, but we get in really, really late. We don't really have a day off there. Well, we're playing a show there. Yeah.
Oh, you get in late on your day off?
Yeah. I think so. But it'd be cool to be there.
Yep.
I've been there once before. I wish I had more time there. We're going to Scotland. We're going to Amsterdam, Paris, UK. Yeah.
So you're doing the bus through the whole...
Yep. So we'll see.
All of England, and then you can't take the bus over to... No, there's
Yeah,
no,
you do. You put the bus goes on the ship, on the ferry.
Oh.
But we're not going to have a bus the first week because we're staying in the same spot.
Nice.
But yeah, it's scary. So have you ever done the bus on the ferry?
Yep.
I didn't know there was a
Did you stay on the
ferry
bus?
that went over.
I think I got off the
Good.
bus. Yeah.
So they put the... Oh, this is going to freak you out.
Yes.
Are you sitting down? Stand up and then sit down again.
Okay, I am now.
Okay, so when you take the ferry either to and from England, you have to go across the English Channel.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
Yeah,
I feel dumb.
The tour buses load up onto a ship and they go and they park in the bottom of the ship.
Nope.
And they tell everyone, like, you have to get off the bus because it's like a 2 or 3 hour ride across the English Channel. Mm-hmm. But some people are like, because you usually do it early in the morning, so people want to sleep. But when all the cars are down in there, you are locked in there. There's no you're tied up. You can't open doors anyway because everything's so like just pieced in there. But if there's a leak, if there's a crash, you are going to drown in your bunk.
Oh.
Like there's no way to get out. So people that do roll the dice, like I've thought about it before, but then I'm like, oh, but that moment that the water starts coming in, you're gonna be like, why didn't I just get up and hang out with my friends?
Fuck.
But yeah, that's a possibility. You can drown in your bunk.
But even still, you're stuck in your bunk. What if like the second hour you're like, oh, I really want to go get some coffee and like.
And you can't run power,
take a
so
poop.
so no AC, no power, no nothing.
Oh, why would you want to stay on there?
So you're in the pitch black and it's warm, and if you hit if something pokes a hole in it, you're gonna drown in your bus.
Do people actually stay
Oh yeah.
on the bus?
Have you ever had people stay?
I don't
remember?
remember. It's been a while.
Yep. Sometimes I've had people stay. It's like I don't care.
Maniacs.
If I die, I die. But like if you get up and walk around the ship, there's like restaurants and you can like see the White Cliffs of Dover and yeah, it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, you can drown in the bunk if you want to.
Oh, that's horrible.
No shit.
I wonder if that's happened before.
Has anyone like ever drowned in a bunk?
Or I just wonder if there's been like accidents on the ferry. I didn't even know there was a ferry.
One of my good friends was in a bus crash he was working for remember that famous alien ant farm bus crash in Europe?
I remember that, yeah.
My friend was on it. His name is Cadaver. He's a guitar tech. He's one of the nicest people in the whole world, but he's like 6'7". So when he sleeps in bunks, his legs have to like stick out of the bunk.
Oh no.
So this bus was driving between like Spain and somewhere, and it was going like 70, and it ran into the back of a stopped tractor trailer on the side of the road.
Oh, that's how my friend died. Oof.
Yeah. Well, and so everyone who was sleeping in the bunks like broke their ankles and broke their legs. Someone broke their back. But Cadaver, because his legs were out, he just like fell out of his bunk and he was like fine. So once it came to a stop and it was nighttime, so he's going around with, I think, the singer trying to like see if people are okay. And in Europe, there's like these double-decker, sorry, this is not very funny, but there's these double-decker buses.
Yeah.
And when you're walking down the stairs, you're facing like the front of the bus. But right in front of you usually is like a closet, like a wall. Their security guy was walking down the stairs when they hit the truck. So his face like smashed into this wall.
Oh.
He had to have multiple surgeries to like put his face back together, but he survived. But Cadaver went to check on the driver, and the driver was cut in half. So looking forward to being on the bus. Should be a good time out there.
So he died? I'm being serious. Is he dead?
Throb, help me. What happened? Did Heidi, just don't listen to this. Throb.
Yeah.
We just
He's
referenced
cut in half?
a man being cut in half, and she asked, he's cut in half pretty bad.
Dr. Sam cut in half pretty bad.
Come on, Dewey. The wrong kid died.
I'm halved.
I'm cut in half pretty bad, Dewey.
He's fine.
Heidi, he's dead.
I watched that on the...
Dewey Cox is one of the best,
Yeah.
maybe one of the best horror movies. He did pass away. Yeah. Yeah,
'cause I remember
both halves were dead. His feet are still walking
He
around
was not
Spain somewhere.
He was not an earthworm.
No, he didn't grow back. You put a little sun on it. No.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I remember just one person died, right?
The driver, and the security. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No one in the crew died. No one in the band. The security guard was really fucked up, and someone in the band is the one that had like the broken back. Like his
Yeah, I
neck was on like
remember
the
somebody was,
staircase somewhere, and he's like, I can't feel anything, but he ended up being okay.
Oh,
Paralyzed completely. but
imagine?
No, he's fine.
That
no,
freaks me
I'm,
out.
I'm scared of bus crashes.
I thought on my flight from Denver to here, I thought that it was like that was it. I was done because as the plane was.
I mean, we could be dead to bus crash right now. Technically, by the time people hear
Could
this,
be.
we could be gone already.
Have you been in a bus crash?
No. Were you in a plane crash? Are you the one that said it?
No.
You were in a
Oh.
plane.
No. I've been in a bus crash.
Oh, that's tell the story. That's great.
We had a bus driver show up drunk, and our front of house guy alerted.
This is Santa Barbara, you said?
Yeah, it was in Santa Barbara at the Bowl.
Which
Our front of house guy alerted our tour manager, like, this guy's fucked up. I don't want to get on the bus with him. We had like a 6-hour drive, and tour manager pulled him aside and talked to him. Was like, he's fine. He fell off a scooter, like one of those bird scooters earlier, so he's just a little shaken up, but he's fine. And we didn't make it. I got in my bunk, and we made it maybe 100 feet, and he crashed into the wall and like shattered the whole front windshield and like got. We have pictures of him getting arrested, like doing the DUI walk and like in handcuffs and got arrested. And then we had to fly for we had a week left in tour. We had to fly for all the shows, and it sucked. But we were supposed to, that was the start of a 6-hour like long highway drive. And it's like, thank God this idiot hit the wall right away.
You're so lucky.
You are lucky. You're lucky that you
Yeah.
crashed going 5.
Yeah.
And then the band bus left right before us. They called the band bus driver. He freaked out. He's like, well, I got to go back up and pick up the crew. He tried to come back up the hill. He crashed his bus into the wall, too, because he was so panicked. So there's like
to be
multiple
fair,
cops and 2 tour buses.
The driveway up to the
sucks.
the Santa Barbara Bowl, it
yeah.
is very
Never been there.
curvy, windy. It's got to be tough for a bus,
Yeah.
but still, like
Yeah.
if you're not drunk or panicking, you can do it.
I think it was like a fender bender on the band bus, but the dude was just freaking out.
Do you know if
pretty cool.
Do you know if the other driver ever drove again for a band?
I don't think you drive again after you get a DUI.
I don't. I mean,
On
you never
well,
know.
actually,
Yeah.
this is rock and
Yeah,
roll.
who knows?
Yeah, it is rock and roll, dude.
Probably we'll see him in Europe.
You probably just work for Warped Tour now or something.
Yeah.
You get
I don't know.
demoted. Was this
No
with
idea.
Gary?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm hoping for no bus crash. My vote is for no bus crash.
If I have a say, I'm with you.
I appreciate that. My friend Mike tells us all the time about how he survived a plane crash. He was at LAX and they were taxiing and backing up, and the plane like bumped into a pole. So it technically is a plane crash, but he tells everyone that he survived a plane. That's one of his pickup lines. It's like, yeah, I actually survived a plane crash, but it was just backing up at LAX.
I know
guess
somebody who hit a plane with a box truck.
Huh? What?
I can't really tell much of the story beyond that.
You have to.
He was at LAX trying to do a drop off, and he ran into an airplane with a box truck.
Do I know the person?
I don't think so.
Oh my god! So what was the fallout of that? Nothing. No one knew.
No, you don't hit and run a fucking.
I mean, that's what I
Boeing
thought you were getting at.
Oh no! There was some fallout, I believe.
Did he get fired?
No,
He owns the company.
I shouldn't be talking about this.
That's
so-
fine. This is when he worked in. This is when you lived in Ohio.
Yes.
With that box truck company by the airport.
Yeah, totally.
We used to deliver airplanes to the airport. Yeah, go ahead.
When we landed in Heathrow, there was, you know how you can see like the other planes are being the luggage is going up and whatever.
Yeah.
So this guy, I saw this guy. It was for some other aircraft or whatever, and he was driving the thing with all the luggage on it. He turned it, and a piece of luggage went flying, and I was like, "Oh!" I was like, "Did you guys see that?" And the other guy was like, "Yeah, I'm sure they'll pick it up." And we were about to. It was still in the middle of the thing, and I was like, I told the flight attendant, I was like, just so you guys know, there's a piece of luggage like laying out there.
Probably still missing somewhere.
And she was like, yeah, it happens a lot. I was like, a lot?
But maybe just like radio to the guy and be like, hey, dude, you know, you dropped there's a piece back there.
How could you not tell? Like, he's like, boo! Like, I was like, oh, that sucks. Too.
Sucks for somebody.
And it was metal, so it looked like an important piece of luggage just out in the middle.
We have a friend who just flew to Europe for like a family vacation, and they're there for like a week and a half. All of their luggage is gone. All of it went to different places. AirTag says it's one place, and the airline is swearing it's somewhere else. And like they don't have any luggage, and they're going to different spots. So you can't even be like, we're going to be in this hotel for a week. It's like you have to time it. Like they're just not going to get their stuff back ever.
Oh, that sucks.
Just wear the same clothes for a week and a half.
My girlfriend's bus driver on the last tour she was on drove down the highway with the bay door open. Lost their LD's luggage, just went flying out on the highway. I think they gave him like $100.
They didn't go get it. They didn't get it back.
No, I think they noticed too long. That same bus driver.
I would have
started
been
driving.
fucking livid,
Started
dude.
driving while her drummer was in the bay underneath trying to get her bag. They started moving the bus, and they had to like stop. Someone's in the bay.
Oh my god!
So he was pretty good.
Has this guy ever been to the Santa Barbara Bowl by chance?
I think the same guy.
Holy shit!
Yeah, bus drivers rule.
I mean, we had a driver, two drivers as a couple on one of our last tours, and this guy, his like idling speed was 65 miles an hour. So he was like, I feel like, no joke, he was going like 90 or 100 down the highway in a tour bus.
Jesus.
And like he's taking turns, and we're like, I think we had 4 people fall out of bunks at different times, like rolling out of your bunk, and like you couldn't sleep. I mean, I couldn't sleep comfortably because I was terrified.
Yeah.
Scary. Every moment we're in the bus, it was like scary. So we wake up in the morning, get up in the morning to go to work completely unrested because we were fearing for our lives. Yeah, that was funny. So it was a couple. The couple who drove together, they were both bad drivers, and eventually they didn't need 2 drivers, so they sent the wife home or whatever. And we kept driving with this same driver. And eventually, as a crew, we went to our tour manager, production manager, and we're like, Heidi, Jesus Christ, every show you fucking dump it on your chest. So we go to our higher ups and we're like, we don't feel safe. Like we need to.
Yeah, you want to be.
We need to replace this driver.
Job. Yeah.
So we get good news. Like, okay, we send him home. The other person will be there when you guys after the show. So we do the show. The best part of the show is you get done, you come and eat your after show food, you hang out. We open the door to get on the bus. Who's there? The fucking guy's wife. They replaced the dude with the other scary driver. And I think we just dealt with it, right?
We went through so many bus drivers on that tour, and they were all terrible.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's
Yep.
That was the guy that was pissing right out front of the bus.
Tell that story. That was insane.
We were at like a rest stop or something, and it was late, right? I think it was like 1, 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
And instead of going into the rest stop, he just walked and stood in the headlights of the bus and just pissed
In the
on
parking
front
lot.
Stop
But
it.
but I saw, because I got off the bus and I saw him pissing right in front of the bus. So I'm looking at him pissing. I turn to my right. I can see the bathroom through the window. Like you look, like it's not like you're not sure where it is. It's like restroom, and he's just like dropping piss all over the parking lot.
He would pull over on the sidewalk of
Oh.
like the highway too. Like he'd pull off on the side of the highway and just piss.
And our bus is parked half in the highway and half not. And we're like, I hope he pisses quick because we're gonna get alien ant farmed out here.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's
There's not a whole lot of
scary.
I don't think you need to pass a whole lot of tests to be a bus driver.
Especially for, I guess, bands too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's quite something. And they all have such different personalities. Like they're always like from Kansas or some, or inmates, they're always like fascinating people to talk to. I love sitting in the jump seat and talking to the drivers, but
Danzig's bus driver was he was my favorite.
your mother? What were you gonna say?
He was my most favorite.
Oh, okay,
favorite.
okay.
I was gonna say, but that was bad. Grant.
Was he a good
was-
driver?
I rode on the bus a few times, and I think so. But he was just so fucking. He was like a teddy bear. He was
I like that. Do you remember his
cool.
name?
No, I have a picture of him though. But he always wore cowboy boots and just,
My favorite bus driver's name ever. I forget what tour it was. It might have been an old Jane's tour. His name is L.C. Riggs. He was just like the
L.C.
coolest black dude,
Riggs.
L.C. Riggs.
That's a cool name.
He'd been in prison. He got out completely reformed and like dedicated his life. He wanted to be in music and like set his life straight. But L.C. Riggs.
L.C. Riggs.
What do you got?
Danger.
I think I saw him in one of those videos once. Danger. What a weird search. Throwback to the last show.
I also had a guy in Paris.
I bet you did.
in the trains.
Uh-huh.
Like everybody's like going.
You're
going,
in a
going,
train?
Going.
Huh?
No, like,
The train, everyone's going. You had a good time, huh?
Yeah, she was like, wee.
You're a peeing in my mouth. Yeah, go ahead.
So I was about to go up the stairs and like around like up the stairs and around the corner, and my boyfriend's like, "Oh wait, we're going the wrong spot." So I stopped, and that was not good. This French guy rams into me on purpose with his arm, and he goes, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Yeah."
Anthony, get physical?
No, this French guy was
I know.
back of me.
But if
He didn't see it because it was around the corner.
Oh.
But I had, but I heard him say, "Stop! We're going the wrong way," and I stopped, and I wasn't going with the flow of.
If I
French
saw someone,
traffic.
if I saw someone elbow my wife or push her, I don't think I would be able to not punch them in the face.
Yeah,
it would
he
be like
didn't
just
see
a
it.
complete reaction.
I don't think he
Yeah,
didn't believe. I don't think
It's a
he
very
believed
French
me. And I was
move.
like, yeah, he was like,
very
huh,
French move. Do you say? Would you say?
huh. I was like, oh, sorry.
So you got mad at the Mona Lisa, but you just like passively accepted someone pushing you with their
Right,
elbow.
because
That makes sense.
because I was like, yeah, I deserve that.
Fair.
I stopped short on him.
Yeah, it's true. You got to
yeah.
be a little bit more aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
So now that you're back in LA, and we
Yes.
talked about this a little bit on the last week's show, whatever. Are you happy to be back?
I'm happy that I have my car
Uh huh.
because it was a lot of fucking walking.
Did you drive at all when you were out there?
Mm-mm.
You didn't physically drive?
No, but because the Ubers were so expensive and the taxis are so expensive.
What were you wearing for walking shoes? No, please don't tell me the Vans, the slip-ons.
No, I had another pair of like tennis
Proper.
shoes.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
But this one day we walked every day on my Pacer app thing was like it has like the confetti like woo, like I walked 7.4 miles. One was 8.2 miles.
What was your most miles walked?
8.2.
That's a lot of walking.
A lot of fucking and that wasn't on me the whole time. So like that doesn't count like
Best meal of the tour of the trip. I mean,
so good. There was two. There was one part of the first meal that I had in Paris I didn't care for, but we had some foie gras that was
What's that,
so
duck?
good. Mm-hmm.
it's like pasty duck,
Yeah, it's like
duck paste.
so fucking good. And then my favorite meal though was in Lausanne, Switzerland, and it was another guy.
We're going there. That's where we're going.
Yeah, that's where we're
Lucerne.
going.
Oh, that's
Not-
where
not Montreal.
That's
where we're
where
going.
that's
Yep.
where Anthony is.
Oh shit!
So
yeah,
he'll
we'll
be
be
able
there.
to come to see the show.
Yep.
If you tell me the date too.
Tell you right now. God damn it!
It's at Les Docks.
Lucerne.
Les Docks is the name of the venue.
And Oh, they stuck in the.
You just know that off the top of your head?
I accidentally stole a microphone from them in 2019. I'm thinking about taking it back to them.
That's really funny.
that's-
Is it a nice mic?
No, it's switch.
Okay.
It's this mic with a switch, but it's a knockoff. It's a piece of shit. But it's funny because
But I mean,
That's very funny. We will be there June 8th.
he'll be there.
Okay.
That's
Tell him
amazing.
to come. We can meet him. It'd be weird to meet him without you, but he can come.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
he can come.
one of the guys in the TV show that they're doing, he's an extra, but he's a friend of the director, and he owns this amazing restaurant in Luzon. It's so fucking cool. Oh my god, it's awesome. It's simple, but the food was the best meal I had over there. It was a hanger steak with a black pepper sauce.
Okay. I do like a black pepper sauce.
And French fries with mayo and ketchup on the side.
You asked if we were excited about going to Europe, and I said no. Are you excited? Excited is a word you'd use?
yes, but it is long.
Yeah.
So I'm excited, but like that's a long fucking time.
I just got excited because I realized just now that we are going to Germany, which means that I can have my favorite
Lady shit on your chest?
yes Shiza. I like it. I'm into the Shiza stuff. I'm not ashamed to admit it. No, I just forgot what the fucking slam down Schnitzel,
Danger.
dude. Schnitzel. Shiza Schnitzel.
Oh, we had a schnitzel. I
It's
forgot. It was my second
it's one of my
favorite.
favorites.
Oh my god.
Schnitzel and mashed potatoes. We did a tour with Perry Farrell and the Kind Heaven Orchestra in 2019, and we had 5 days in a row off in Berlin. I had schnitzel 3 times a day for 5 days. It was fucking
Was it
great.
veal or pork?
I think I would go back and forth. I think the veal is the good one, right?
Yeah, veal's like what they usually make it with.
Yep. Those baby cows that are not allowed to move. Oh, they're so tender and delicious. Yep. That's what it is.
You know what's really good?
Dog?
Cranberry jam. With it.
No.
No,
Nope.
you just like it plain.
Plain.
And do you
with,
put lemon on it?
No,
I
dude.
I know. I hate that too. They were gonna do. I'm like, don't touch
I
my
want
schnitzel.
a plain schnitz and mashed potatoes with a potato and schnitzel on every bite.
Ooh,
Oh, I could eat it. I had it
so good.
15 times in 5 days, and I don't regret it one bit.
Yeah, it was really good.
Where are you looking forward to being the most? Oh, yeah, Amsterdam is what you said.
Yeah, just
For the
because I've never
drugs.
seen it. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. You're a coffee person too, right?
Yeah.
They do have very good cafes. Yep.
And are you going to Vienna? I hope you
We
guys
are so clueless. It's insane.
I don't even look until we get there. People ask me, "Where are you going?"
Really?
I'm like, I don't know. Europe, where's the normal spots.
That must be like a guy thing then.
Where did no? Where did you say?
Vienna?
Austria?
Uh-huh.
No.
Huh.
No, we're not. Wait, no, we're not. We're in the UK for a long time. Then we have a show in Belgium, Germany, Switzerland, Austria. Nickelsdorf is where we're going to be in Austria. Italy, Spain, Netherlands, Germany, France, Ireland, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium, Denmark, home.
Wait,
Denmark. Have you been there?
Yes.
That is the
gorgeous.
Copenhagen. Is that where we're going to be? No.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
Stunning.
we're doing the festival. But Copenhagen is the most beautiful, cleanest city I've ever been to in the world. It's such a clean, beautiful place.
Vienna was the cleanest. You could eat off the freaking street.
And
It's
That's
insane.
pretty. I'm not going to do it, but
The
actually,
sky
I would.
was like, I mean, just everything was
It's a cool spot.
pristine. Wait, so when are you in Luxembourg? Because that's where he's going to be there
Oh, I
too.
just closed it. I don't know, Heidi. We're not there to make your boyfriend happy with a bunch of shows. Selfish much? Jesus.
What?
You just tune out the whole time? What did you ask?
Because I got a.
What'd you
a
ask?
message. Wait.
Luxembourg, we're there July 3rd.
July 3rd. Hold on.
What? What are you doing? Are you on TikTok?
Hold on. No, I had
You're on
hold
TikTok.
I got
What happened to your
important
shirt?
Thing. Hold on.
What happened to your shirt?
I got explosion. Hold on.
Are we bothering you?
No, I just gotta import. Hold on. I have to. It's a work.
The
thing
business
for-
call.
Yeah, I'm really. Hold on, please.
What are you and Tracy gonna do in London?
I don't know. She's got a bunch of plans. She's like, you're gonna hate me. I want to do this and this and this. I'm like, cool, go do it.
Have a
I'm
good
working.
time. Yeah. Do we have time off there? We have a little bit of time off.
First 2 days I'll be prepping
yeah.
at the shop, but I should be done by like 5 o'clock. So I've got the nights, and
Sweet.
then we've got the not so secret show.
Oh yeah, James is doing like a warm up show. Their first show, first show is going to be with like 400 people. Is that how
Yep.
big the place is?
400
club.
cap
Oh,
club.
fun.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like I thought they were going to announce it like last minute, but it's like a little to kick
Yeah.
off the tour with a little like tiny intimate show.
Oh my god.
People are going to go
That
nuts.
would be amazing.
Yep.
Do people know, or people are just
They know.
like,
Yeah,
at
tickets
the-
went on
oh,
sale,
okay.
and the whole thing sold out in I think 6 minutes.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So
Holy
that'd be fun.
schnitzel.
It'll be fun. The schnitzel, like I might have to freeze it and bring it home like I did the meat pies. Do you remember when we went through a meat pie phase?
Yeah, you brought it back from
Well,
Australia.
We did but we found a place in LA that does meat pies, Australian meat pies.
Oh.
And so him and I went a couple times, and then I kept going and buying a bunch of them. And I ate too many, and now I don't like meat pies. I ruined it for myself, and I'm really sad about it. Which I'm really bummed about it. So I probably won't. I can't do a schnitzel. I can't allow it.
Art. We were talking about art.
Art. Yeah, we're familiar.
And we went to this an art exhibit, or this place in this Ryman. His last name is Ryman.
Okay.
And I've seen some of his things.
Yep.
And I really like his stuff, like his earlier things. And so we're at the exhibit, and my boyfriend he's pretty funny, even though I know he travels a lot without me, but not anymore now. So, but he's very vocal about things, like if they're like ridiculous, like are you fucking kidding me? Okay. So I'm like, oh, Ryman. I love Mark Ryman. I love his stuff. Like I love his earlier stuff. And he goes, really? You know who this guy is? I'm like, yeah, no, I've seen his stuff. He's like, okay. So
He tested you.
we started with that. Okay. So I had to pretend like I knew all of his work. Like, oh my God, the best. So we start to go in there, and his stuff is, I love it. It's great. And then all of a sudden I'm ahead of him in the exhibit, and I turn the corner, and I'm like, oh no, are you fucking kidding me? There were, I have it on video. There's 1, 2, 5 things, just white. Just white. Worth millions of dollars. This was part of the exhibit.
This is something
Okay.
I don't. This is
So-
where art makes me upset.
So I was like, oh shit, he's gonna fucking he's gonna lay it on, like, like, what the fuck, are you really, you fucking love, really, you love this? This is art? Are you kidding me? So I see him, and I go back, and I'm watching him, and he's shaking his head.
Like, I like his earlier stuff.
He's shaking his head, and he's like, are you can hear him go, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, he sounds like he's from New York, but he's like, untitled, because the thing said untitled. He's like, more like
unpainted.
Yeah, he's like or what'd he say? No, it said no title, and he goes, no title, no talent, really loud, and I'm like, no.
Wait, was it a blank canvas, or was it just a solid white?
I'll show you. It was solid fucking white. Then
It's
it got
so pretentious.
worse.
I can't deal
it
with
got
it.
fucking worse.
I can't deal with it.
Then we're laughing so hard. I'm crying. We're laughing hysterically at the whole thing. We're just like, what? And he's like, you really like his stuff? I'm like, I loved his earlier work. He goes, when was his earlier work? And I'm like, I don't know, like 1982. He's like, you don't know him. And I was like, I don't really. I just
don't understand. I want to be smart for a second.
I just really wanted to, I've heard of him.
I have a tough time with art that's like a solid color with here's a red thing with a blue square.
No.
What does the blue square mean?
You have
to
no.
you?
Listen, there is one piece in there, and I took a video of it. It looked like the back of an IKEA poster thing. That's all it was the back of it with like these little. And I was like,
art is so fucking dumb.
Yeah, and then it like had this whole thing like, this is his work from 1992, blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh my, we were like crying, laughing. I thought we were gonna be asked to leave the whole thing.
Fuck that.
It was fucking white.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Nothing on there. Even if you looked up close, there was nothing that he did.
It's not cool.
Worth millions.
Let's talk about something cool. I got O.J. Simpson passed away. We talked about it.
Yeah, it's
very, very sad. The world is
karma.
shaken. But he does have some wisdom. I want to play this for you. A little clip of OJ talking about Caitlyn Jenner.
I never met Caitlyn. As far as Bruce is concerned, I really didn't know him that well, but if you want to choose to live his life out as a old lady instead of an old man, hey, women live longer. He might be on to something.
I like that idea. So I might transition.
He said women live longer.
Well,
unless you fucking kill them.
Some of them.
Nice one.
I thought that's what you were saying.
Not my wives, but
Oh.
I didn't even catch that. That's really fucking funny. I
yeah.
didn't even pick up on that.
Yeah.
I just like the idea of like transitioning in my 70s so I can live longer. Women live longer. No, that's fucking hilarious. Nice catch. Good one. Oh my God.
Yeah.
OJ. The wisdom of OJ Simpson. Rest in peace, player.
Wow.
And then I want to show you guys one more thing, which just, I'm a karma guy. I like karma a lot. What do you guys think about karma? You like it?
I like Karma Chameleon.
Yes. I really get annoyed when people like young people try to do stuff to like be cool or like be silly at parties.
Mm-hmm.
So this really makes me happy. Really makes me happy. Please describe what you're seeing, Heidi.
Okay, this young girl
Is that a beach?
in boy shorts is jumping over a
Bonfire.
and kind of slips and does the fucking splits, and her hoo-ha is getting
Everything's got a video. Like this one here. This is a dash.
no.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Dash cam video. Oh, no, trust me.
No.
You have to trust me. I know you. You're okay. Watch this. Trust me. Watch.
Is that a train?
What'd you see?
It was going really fast and they ran into cows.
Oh, and her kids. The kids are scared. That's the best part.
You know what though?
Holy
You know
A
what?
woman's driving, she's going 50 down the highway, and like 20 cows run across the street.
But how? Like, does she have like a camcorder or
Yeah,
something?
dash cam.
I mean, not a
A
camcorder.
dash cam. It's a dash cam. It's for
Camcorder.
so you can show. She's just driving, just
Oh.
fucking, just like. Oh look, kids! Look, cows. You are a fucking Dakota Johnson's aunt.
Camcorder.
Stupid idiot. Oh my god, a camcorder, she says.
Make sure you get that camcorder on before we take off. You never know.
Retard or what? Are you a fucking retard?
Oh man, yeah, violent videos. It's the fucking best.
Not to bring it down or anything, but have you ever been like on Instagram and you see somebody like saying like, oh, this is a GoFundMe page for, you know, a friend that has just passed or whatever, and you want to know like what did they pass from? I do at least kind of.
I'm happy.
Right?
I'm happy you're mentioning this. Yes.
I want to know like what is it. So the other day I saw one and I went into the GoFundMe page and it still didn't say much. This girl was beautiful and she had a family and I was like, what the fuck did she? Because it said died tragically and suddenly. I just want to know, like,
did she explode? Like a closed casket? Like what happened?
So I took her name and I put it in the interweb and I looked it up and she was driving in upstate New York and they were coming home from like a family thing. And they hit a deer, and the deer's antlers went into her chest.
Oh no!
What the fuck? Now I have to worry about that when I'm in Wisconsin. Like what?
That is such a weird way to go.
And
because
such
you'll
a
never hear about it
freak
again.
accident. Like such a.
Hopefully it was quick.
Holy shit! Her kids were in the back seat, and like, can you? Oh my god! I can't even
that's
imagine.
nature up close and personal.
I mean, I've hit a
learn some
deer
shit.
before. Have you hit a deer before?
I've punched one, but I've never hit it with a car. No, that's rough.
Was it? Did it get lippy with you?
No, I was just sleeping. I wanted to wake up. I don't like sleeping deer, so I punched her right in the face.
Oh, over by your house, there was a woman on my way here.
I punched her too. I don't give a fuck.
She had this. I was like,
walk past me, you're getting fucking smacked up.
I had to like look, smack my bitch. I had to take a second look because I was like, no. She had like a pet duck. It was a white duck.
Come on.
And she was like doing this to it and like doing this.
It was alive?
It was alive with yellow feet.
This neighborhood used to be nice, so we got to clean this fucking place up.
She was just hanging out
That's
with
weird.
a duck.
I'm gonna find her later. Take care of it. But you're right about when people pass
You go
away.
past her like with the duck
I heard about
collar.
you. Yeah. Like what is when someone passes away and like you talk to their loved one and they don't make with the information? How long can you wait before you ask?
Oh, I know.
Or is it rude to ask how someone lost a limb? Like if you see someone missing a leg, you're like, can I ask what happened? Is that rude?
I don't know if it's rude, but I would never do it.
Why? Why?
Just
I feel like you would. I actually feel like you would.
Never, ever. I would have so much anxiety because I don't want to even like.
But we all want to know.
I don't want to even like act like they're missing a limb. Like be like, oh, you don't have an arm? Oh, I didn't even.
Like if you had an acquaintance, like if someone's like, yeah, my wife died, and they don't tell you, are you like, what happened? It'd be hard for me not to ask eventually. Like, oh,
I think one time I did like say like, may I ask what they passed from? Yeah, like you can say that. But I think
it's a
at
tough
first,
question. If they don't make with it, it's tough.
Yeah, if they're not out. I've said before like, oh, I'm my husband passed away or whatever, and people are like, oh, can I ask what he died?
Oh, they did ask. And does it bother you when they ask?
No, but then when they keep asking like questions, and I'm like, oh, you had a really rare form of leukemia, and they're like, what was it called? I'm like,
how long did it take? Was he in pain? It's like, okay, all right, can we just fucking move on here? He's gone.
And actually, I don't mind that, but
how long has he been gone for, Heidi?
2008.
That must be painful for you. No, it's just people ask very prying questions.
But I don't know I don't know.
Don't know what? Oh, how long to wait?
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the person.
I just want to know though. I'm interested.
I just got really sad. We're gonna lose friends in our lives.
Oh.
You might lose both of us. Like I said, in a week we might be gone.
Stop it.
We might be part of a new MH370 documentary on Netflix when our plane goes missing over the ocean.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a weird feeling.
Tell Tracy.
That's a weird.
Yeah, she'll love that.
Yeah, she's terrified of flying.
Oh, really?
His girl, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, does she take anything?
Just that dick.
She's flown so much in her life.
I mean, she's
Her
a touring
mom-
musician too.
Her mom and uncle owned a travel agency. So she
Oh.
I don't understand it, but lately she's just turned afraid of flying.
Oh, but she's also just terrified of death talk, right? Too, right? Like
She's terrified of
mortality.
everything.
I
I know.
was gonna say it, but
God bless her.
Wake up and live in fear. That's the way to live your life.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Wait, but does she take anything like a
Just
Xanax?
Yeah, she's got like anti-anxiety meds that she
Okay.
can take, but we'll see how much it helps.
You know what?
What's up?
hate that.
How's that dick?
That's real good.
Thought so.
I thought I was gonna have to take a bunch on this trip, but I didn't take Xanax once on this 9.5
Those-
hour flight.
Well, also, those big planes are pretty smooth up there.
Holy shit!
What'd you watch? Anything good?
I watched
Oh, I'm looking forward to the movies, actually.
Step Brothers.
Great one.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
I didn't mean to ask you. Do you like guacamole? Did we just become best friends? Yup.
God,
Fucking
I love
great.
that movie.
So good.
I watched Young Sheldon. I'm obsessed with that show.
Can you do me a favor?
It's the cutest thing ever.
Before the next show.
But I don't watch The Big Bang
Right,
Theory. I
right.
watched it once. I hated it.
Right. Before the next show, do me a favor. And please, whatever you do, please just grow the fuck up.
So cute. Have you seen it before?
No.
Have you seen it?
No.
Yeah, I thought so. I was the same. I had the same thing. Like, I'm never gonna fucking watch that show. That's ridiculous.
You're
It is the cutest thing.
You know
ever.
why you like it?
Why?
Because you're fucking Dakota Johnson's 50-year-old aunt. That's
With
such
my
a
camcorder.
that's such an aunt show.
I tape it.
I'm gonna film it for later. My
I
camcorder.
tape it so I can watch
Do we
it
have a blank
later.
VHS? Or should I tape over the Dan Rather show?
I'm gonna pee my pants.
I'm gonna tape over the first half of Gone with the Wind. Yeah, no.
Gone with the Wind.
I don't know. Fucking the old people shit.
Gone with the Wind.
Is that funny? Frankly, Heidi, I don't give a damn.
Oh God.
I hurt myself real bad. Before we go, I hurt myself when Ziggy was here. He would sleep in our bed on top of the covers.
No.
And you know how like sometimes when he lays by your feet, he
Yeah.
like it's hard to like get you to
Yeah.
pull the covers up.
Yeah.
So I was half asleep and like just trying to get quickly pull them up. So I reached
Yeah.
down and I pulled the covers up real hard.
Oh, you hit yourself.
No, I fucking full grabbed my ball sack when I grabbed the sheets. I went like this. It was like a quick.
know you're grabbing your balls.
I moved so fast. I was just trying to do it quickly, and I almost pulled my fucking balls off my body.
So you don't need the vasectomy
I
anymore.
don't need it. They are destroyed. My balls are destroyed.
How big are your balls?
They're
just
not
like-
big. That's the
they're
funny
like
part. They're tiny. They're so little. Like the chances of me getting a full
Wait, so
fist
you
of
went
them.
to grab the
Imagine
sheets?
sheets. Yeah. So like I'll play it out for you. This is the sheet. It's down here. I was like trying to roll. I just went, and I pulled it like that. But I grabbed with my hand my whole sack, and I was like, oh! I thought they came off. I'm not joking. I thought my balls came off of my person. I was sure of it. Ziggy freaked the fuck out. I think he was like, oh. But yeah, I pulled it so hard. So if you're listening and you have balls, don't pull them as hard as you can. It hurts. It really sucked. And that's all I got.
There was a woman in Luzon that was wearing a Boston hat. I was
Yeah.
and she looked at me. She goes,
International.
"Oh, America!" Oh. I don't even think she knew what the hat was.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Speaking of Boston stuff, did you watch the Tom Brady roast yet?
No, I didn't. No,
You have to watch it. You'll love it. It's so fucking good. So good.
But like, what do you mean? Just
do I-
funny?
It's
Because I saw
hilarious.
the Ben Affleck thing and I was like,
Horrible.
what?
Okay, we talked about this with Todd last week, but Ben Affleck and Kim Kardashian
Affleck.
ate shit. They were just not good at all.
Yeah.
But they edited Kim. The whole
love
show
that
was
they
live.
booed her, but
the
then
whole
they
thing was
edited it out.
live on Netflix.
Oh.
It aired live. I was there, by the way. Do you know that? I went to the roast.
Who'd you go with?
A bunch of friends.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was amazing. It was one of the best times. It was the best event I've ever been to in
you
my
got
life.
to see Tom Brady.
Well, I've met him before, so
Oh.
whatever. But they edited Kim, but the whole thing was so fucking funny. You got to watch it. You'll love
Okay,
it.
I'll watch it.
Throb wants us to wrap it up because we talked so much about Tom Brady last episode with Todd that he was like, oh, dude, I was falling asleep. So much Tom Brady talk.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, best. The
Kim
goat.
Kardashian.
Yeah, so she was booed. And then in the re-edit, they took the booze out a little bit. And then, because she tried to say her joke when she first came out.
Yeah.
But the boos were so loud, she had to like restart her joke. So they edited it so it looks like she got the joke out right the first time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You know that was her mom.
You think?
I bet.
Well, they have no Netflix stuff, do they?
No, but
Well,
she's
they're a powerful
powerful.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And allegedly, Kris Jenner's boyfriend, Corey Gamble, works for like some like, that's what the new like conspiracy is.
I feel like you should have a gossip podcast. I think you know this shit. You know the ins and outs of this town.
Yeah, he's not very.
What? Oh, what do you got?
I liked him when I met him and I waited on them. He was really nice.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
It's Kris Jenner's boyfriend.
What does he do?
His name Corey Gamble, and allegedly he like works for the CIA or something weird like that. Like not the CIA, but
Conspiracy Corner. This story is real. I can tell by the way that I feel.
Heidi, you got 2 minutes to find it. We're wrapping up this powerhouse 2-hour action-packed episode.
Corey Gamble. Conspiracy.
I realized recently that half of this show is usually waiting for Heidi to Google something. Tune in, listen to Heidi Google stuff.
Oh, no. He's linked to Diddy.
To Diddy?
Yeah, like he worked for him before or whatever, and so they
What's up with the Diddy stuff, by the way?
I don't know.
Anyone know?
That's what happens when you're a
He's
billionaire.
just posting stuff on Instagram,
Is
leaving
he?
the comments open, and just trying to like plow through it. I don't know.
Really?
I haven't heard anything about like the legal stuff, but he's just been posting on Instagram, comments open, like, and it's a field day in there.
Are comments going nuts?
Oh yeah.
Is there
But the
anyone
vibe
backing him?
is-
Are there people backing him at all? Gotta be.
Every once in a while, yeah. But the vibe seems to be, from what I can tell, is he's like, I'm just gonna keep posting, and this will go away.
Wow.
But I don't know
You
what's
what?
happening
It
legally.
might.
Yeah.
People get away with everything.
Wow. Yeah, he's a billionaire. Like
Who did? I'm sorry, what?
No.
Um,
I said like Epstein, but then I realized that he died.
yeah, Epstein's dead. What happened with Drake? Drake had some kind of, what happened with
I don't know. I was trying to
Drake
like,
and who? Do you know you know it.
I do, because Danny, our monitor tech, what you are with the Kardashians, he is with Drake and Kendrick Lamar
Kendrick
right
Lamar, that's who it is.
They've been going back and forth
Danny
with
2
like
Chains, yeah.
diss tracks,
Oh.
and he's so into it. So he gave me like a 30-minute rundown at lunch the other day.
Did you ask for it or he just make with it?
He just went with it.
Okay. And
It's fine. It's
so what's the-
interesting enough. They're just,
What's the beef?
they're both rappers.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
just
yeah,
what
yeah,
rappers
yeah.
do. So they've been like dropping diss tracks, and like Drake will drop one, and then 10 minutes later Kendrick drop one. They keep going back and forth, but basically Kendrick Lamar kept calling him a pedophile.
Oh.
And the last thing I heard is
In
Drake,
songs?
Yeah.
Oh.
Songs that charted #1 on the Billboard,
Oh.
where he's
shit.
calling him a pedophile. So I think Drake kind of just like gave up, and he's like, "Yeah, we should stop this now."
Oh,
I think that's kind of the vibe it's at right now. But Drake got like creamed. I think his streams went down like 50%, and Kendrick's went up 50%.
And then
throughout
he
the course of
had
this.
to get cucked and be like, can we stop this now?
Pretty much. I don't know. That's
Oh.
a super white guy describing what's happening in the rap world.
So Kendrick Lamar won. He won?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Drake.
Drake's the one that was jerking off on video recently?
What?
Didn't a video leak
Maybe.
of Drake jerking off? I'm pretty positive, right? I'm sure of it.
I didn't hear that.
Pretty sure of it.
Interesting.
Let's see here. And then we're gonna wrap up. We're done. We're
I
done.
just watched the James Bond, the latest James Bond. Wait, who's the new Bond? Did you hear about this? Are you a Bond fan?
Here it is again.
Did you hear about
we
this?
need to. Hey, Coon, we're gonna need a new. Did you hear about this song? We need a Heidi. Did you hear about this? Just a quick little 15, 20 second. Did you hear about this bumper? Please, I need it. Toot sweet. Thank you.
I want to pee my pants.
We need to. Hey, Coon, if you're listening, we need. I'm gonna pee my pants track real quick. We need it. Toot sweet. We need a fucking. I'm gonna pee my pants, and we need a. Do you guys hear about this?
I want a guy in finance, trust fund, 6'4", blue eyes.
I love googling Drake jerk off. I might have the best Google searches. I'm pretty sure it was him. Yeah.
There's a video of him Jerking off?
He posted it somewhere of him laying in bed jerking off.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, sure did.
How do you know it's him?
I mean,
He posted it
yes. Everyone knows it is him. It is confirmed him.
on
Anyway.
Instagram?
No, on Instagram.
Where can I watch this?
Wherever you want. No, you can find it anywhere. You can find it somewhere. Probably on OnlyFans. I don't know. All right. Anything else?
No, I only have like 12 people on OnlyFans.
What'd you have at the height?
400.
You had 400 people on your OnlyFans?
400.
Are you kidding me?
No, but it was just because I was a friend of
Right.
Dre.
But
yeah.
but why didn't and they were all paying?
They just paid for. No, it wasn't 400. It was 200 because
That's still a shitload.
It was 200 and like 30, and then
how did you not take advantage of that?
Well, because I don't show anything. So it's
But you could have.
Well, maybe. I mean,
Oh my god, it's so annoying. Anyway, listen, we're gonna talk about this next time.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna do the show before we leave. I also want to tell people I don't know what we're gonna do for shows while we're gone because we were supposed to bank eight shows before we left.
oh shit.
We have banked 0 shows since we've left. So I don't know what we're gonna do.
What
I don't know
about
if we're
Todd? Can Todd take over?
gonna come in here and
Yeah.
maybe, but yeah, do you want to do that?
We could do
That's a
that.
possibility.
Yeah.
Although I was going to bring this with me so we could do stuff on the road.
Yeah, you should do it on the road. That's gonna be so
Maybe we'll do
exciting.
some Zoom shows, or maybe like I don't know. Maybe there may not be regular episodes until July. Maybe they'll come out every now and then.
That's cool. Jazz it up a little bit.
And what we could do, maybe we can do extra stuff on Patreon for people. So the Patreon folks will do more behind the scenes stuff where you can do some Heidi solo videos. Not like masturbation stuff unless you want to, but like more just like a day in the life of Heidi type things. Will you do some of that
Which
stuff?
are masturbation.
Yeah, that's a girl. There she is, folks.
Hello.
All right, well,
wait, I triggered myself.
we appreciate you. Good to have you back. Throb, thanks for sticking through and doing
Appreciate
this. We're looking forward to being in Europe with you right now if we didn't die on the plane. And everybody else, thank you, and we'll be back sometime soon. Bye.
Bye.
This is Lola, and I'm here to tell the world to stop being such pussies and listen to Rare Form Radio.